Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube world. I hope things are okay for you out there on that planet of ours. Right, so today I was going to be reading some poems from my beloved Maxine and my poem book. But it's both ours. It's both of ours. And I'm being honest, so you came up with the idea of these poems. And please accept all the beautiful credit because you deserve it through and through.
Thank you.
You really do deserve it through and through because you're the main person behind this.
We.
No, but you're the main one behind it.
Teamwork.
It's teamwork, but you're the one that came up with the idea, the concept of it.
Okay.
Okay? It's our baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now this poem is going to be quite a deep one because with the recent events of the horrific knife crime that we've been enduring in the past few years, and especially with today's killing of this young 12-year-old lad. It was in Birmingham, wasn't it? Was it Birmingham?
Yeah,
in Birmingham.
Awful.
Not far from where we actually are living.
Awful.
12-year-old lad. Oh, it really is sad. So sad. But anyway, here's the poem. United we stand. Put down your knives. Dispose of your guns. Stop causing a world where anger runs and runs. Man destroys himself. It's really very true. Give up your drugs and crime. Be men and do your time. This world would be perfect if we all would get along and walk by each other united in tongue. Make this world a better place where there's no room for war. Wouldn't it be lovely if we all walked through one door? Your young life is precious and so is others too. Do the right thing and best thing and find the love in you. That says everything in that poem, doesn't it? Says everything in that poem.
Very sad, isn't it, when we live in a world, especially if you've got younger children, well, even grandchildren. You know, it's just horrible, isn't it, to think what happens and what can happen. I mean, it's not just affecting, is it, the child who's the victim or the children who are the victims. It affects others as well.
Affects everybody around.
Parents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, neighbours.
Close friends.
Everybody. Absolutely everybody.
For those of you who don't know, some of you know what happened to me in 2011 was a knife-related crime.
Yeah.
And someone tried to kill me. And I'd done nothing to this person, nothing at all whatsoever. People were saying this was a random thing, but no. When I was told the dark, ugly secret of it, everything changed. Everything changed.
I mean, why do people feel so much hate that they want to kill other people?
Especially when it comes to their skin colour. And that's what that attack was about.
With you it was,
Yeah,
but it's
with
not
me,
for everybody.
but it's not for everybody, but that was with me, it was.
You know, that Andrew was working, for example, gone to work. That's when you were there.
And this was in the morning when it happened, at 10:20 a.m.
What is the sense? It's like this young boy who's got stabbed to death.
Yeah.
12, is it?
12 years of
old.
age, still a baby.
And somebody 14
Took his life.
took his life. And you know, it's going to affect their family, the
Excuse me.
perpetrator's family as well.
Yeah, they get affected by it as well.
Everybody's in a circle's going to get infected in it. You know, it's just horrible.
Because that 14-year-old life is now over as a result of his crime.
I mean, what did we do when we was young? Especially the men. They fought it out with the fists.
Yeah, it was the way of the fist back then.
Not knives and guns.
Exactly.
The fists. You know, just having to really think about it. How can it be stopped?
And again, last year, those 3 beautiful, innocent children who were murdered in Liverpool at that party they were at.
You know, they're kids.
Good babies, man.
You know, how can you help people who feel that much hate in them? Yeah, you can dislike things
Of course.
and dislike people. You wouldn't be normal if you didn't.
No, you wouldn't
Not
be.
everybody's going to like everybody, are they?
No.
But do you know what? Just the thought of feeling all that hate,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
You know, it's evil, isn't it? It's like evil.
It is.
It is. It's just evil.
Downright evil. Pure evil.
There's no... You can't recognise it.
No.
And I do. I feel so sorry for these parents with young children. You know, I really do. Because nobody knows what's round the corner, do they? You know?
No one.
No one. And I mean, it's not just children, is it?
No.
It's like that poor man who went out... Where was that now? It was on the news the other day. Because vandals, young kids again, wrecking his wife's car.
Yeah, that was some years, quite a few years ago when it happened.
Yeah. And you know
And
that...
3 lads, teenagers, beat him to death.
Beat him to death.
To death.
And laughed.
And laughed about it as well while they were doing it.
You know, left a woman a widow.
And the
And
3
2 children.
3 daughters they had.
3 daughters.
And and those 3 daughters witnessed this, and they felt powerless
Yeah. I mean, that's going to stick in their mind
for
forever.
the rest of their lives.
It's like Andrew.
Yeah.
He has days. Even now, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, with the PTSD.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I know my PTSD. I know where it originated from. My childhood, and it did.
but that woke us up again.
That
didn't
woke it up because I buried it all those years, subconsciously, and then that attack in 2011 just added fuel to the fire that was already inside me.
I mean, you can understand the anger with lots of things.
Yeah.
Like you see people sleeping on the streets
Mm,
with no roof over their head. Whose
Yeah.
fault's that?
exactly.
Whose fault is it that the government don't step in early enough
To help.
to help them? I mean, we know there's not enough properties and stuff for people. The
No.
council are struggling, and they're doing their best to help as much as they can, and they really are. But you know, there's got to be other ways. I mean, it's like, if you're honest. I mean, I'm honest.
And I am honest too.
If I've got something to say, I'll say it.
Yeah, we both
And
will.
I can't live dishonest.
No.
But you're penalised for it.
Yeah, you are. You really are
But
penalised.
you don't go out and kill the people
No. Or rob off anyone.
or rob other people.
Break into people's houses. Threaten people on
Yeah.
the streets.
And it's like kids who like say Christmas and they've had nice watches and trainers and whatever they have these days. And other kids walk along and see them
And rob them?
think it's their right
To rob them.
to take the things off these kids. You know, even grown men have done that to the
Yeah,
kids.
we've known stories about that
It's been on
round
the
here.
It's been on the telly.
Been on the telly, and even round here we've
Like,
heard.
take the trainers off their feet. What's
Threatening
going on?
with a knife or whatever implement they're using.
What's going on? I mean, what is the solution? Send them back in the army when they commit crimes because there's no room supposedly in the prisons? What is the solution? I just don't know. I just know I would not run this country like it's being run.
Yeah. If we had the power to run this
Yeah.
country, trust me.
You know, you keep thinking, well, they're doing their best, and then something happens, and you think, well, no. Are we like sort of what you call this? programmed
Yeah, programmed.
to
That's
think,
conditioned.
to think that these things, you know, are not happening and it's not as bad as you think, because it is as bad
Yeah.
as we think.
Exactly.
You know, stop lying to us.
They want to live in the real world. That's what some of these politicians need to do, is live in the real world.
You know, I think somebody who's running your country should have had a proper upbringing where you've had nothing
Yeah.
and you know what life's like.
When you've had nothing.
You know, it's all right saying, oh, when I was young, I used to live on a council estate. But you still went to private school.
Yeah. I know people like that who lived on a council estate, but they still went to private school. Some I know from my old place went to Thomas Telford.
It's like pensioners.
Places like that.
It's like pensioners these
Yeah,
days.
it
I
is.
mean, the governments have taken everything from pensioners. You know, what do they want us to do? Die? Starve? Be thrown on the streets? Because they seem to hate us, this lot do we were in.
It's true, I totally support
Honestly,
that.
they really do. They really seem to have... Starmer seems to not like us at all. He'd rather us be 6 foot under, be easier for them. You know, when you've worked all your life, they're not giving you anything. You've paid it in.
Yeah, all your life. And what do you get in return?
And yet they make it out these days like you owe them.
Yeah.
I think they owe us for all the hard work we've ever done over the years. I really do. Anyway, that's a different story, but
Yeah.
I'm just getting to the point, really, of would you hate so much that you'd be willing to kill somebody? I couldn't. Obviously, you feel angry and have a bit of a moan about it to different things. But no, you would not pick up a knife and kill somebody.
Yeah. And this bullying thing as well, which is another issue.
Yeah.
Majority of crimes, especially if they're young people, are from bullying background. They were bullies themselves, and yet they go out and commit these
Yeah.
heinous crimes.
Horrible. And again, mental health. It's all put down to mental health with some of them. Do you know they're not getting assessments properly when they're at school? You know, they're having to struggle when they're at school. ADHD, they have to fight for that diagnosis. Dyspraxia. What's the other one? Autism.
Asperger's.
And they're leaving them to leave school
Yep.
and have to go and get jobs when they can't cope. That's straight away, no.
I mean, nobody's too close to home, don't we, Max?
Yeah, well, we both know it. I mean, everybody knows it.
Yep.
And these poor mothers who were fighting for years to get the right.
They get their voices heard, really,
Yeah, get their
basically,
voices heard.
about what's going on in their own family.
And they're letting these children grow up. They've had no intervention with mental health.
Whatsoever.
So where's all this mental health money going?
Exactly.
All this funding, what are they doing? You know, these kids, you've got to feel sorry for them. But not to, I mean, it must be awful for their parents when they live in a home. I mean, that lad, for instance, the other day who killed them
Those
kids.
three
Yeah,
beautiful
those
little children in Liverpool.
The mum and dad was at the wit's end.
They were.
And nobody was helping them.
Nobody was listening to
Nobody
them.
listened to them.
Nobody was listening to them.
So how can you cope with somebody like that? Go to work to earn money
For the family.
for the family, and do your hardest to get your children an appointment.
Yep.
There's I think there's over a 15-month waiting list for counselling. I'm on about proper counselling. To get an appointment anywhere in NHS is you're very lucky if you do.
Yep.
I mean, the doctors are all stressed out with all the patients they're trying to deal with on a phone and computer. You know, they can't just see you anymore like normally. You know, they've got computers in front of them where they've got to type everything out.
Yep.
And yet they ain't got the time to do it. And somewhere along the line, things are going wrong, aren't they? Because timing again.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're just on a conveyor belt, really.
Yeah,
You're a number.
You're a
You're a
number.
number.
I can go even one better. You're a barcode.
You really are.
And if that barcode is defaulted, they go, no, you're going to have to go to the back of the queue. Things, you know, it's messy. But getting back to the most important part of this video is the knife crime in particular, which is more severe than the gun crime. And it really
well,
is.
it's getting as bad as America, isn't it? You know, let's face it, figure-wise.
Yeah, it really is.
But, you know, again, what is the solution? And what do you not think about it out there?
Yeah,
Is there a solution?
that's the thing, is there one?
Or have we got to worry all the while about the younger generation growing up?
It's like when we're out and about and we see the young ones congregating and stuff like that, or mucking around. And we're thinking, if they're mucking around, but someone's going to be really upset by that because I think it's serious play. But me and Maxine know from our own
We
experience.
take no notice.
We take no notice.
We've all been kids.
Yeah, because they're play fighting, but some
We've
people
all
might...
been children, come on.
Exactly. Some people might think they're being serious.
Children are just growing up, aren't
Adolescency.
they? And none of them deserve to be stabbed and shot.
No.
None of them. Not just children, anybody, but...
Yeah. But we noticed of late, the crime rate, it's all to do with the youth. Majority of it now.
Well, we've also noticed with the teenagers, they've got no time for you. They'd rather push into you than go around you.
Exactly.
And they don't say sorry.
No.
And they're too busy on these phone things all the time.
They're on their phones. They're on their phones.
And they can't see what's in front of them.
No. Well, they've got their earphones in and they're in that world.
Yeah.
They're not even aware of what's going on around them.
And, you know, they give you the dirty look.
Yeah, they do.
We shouldn't be out, you know. We shouldn't be out. They should be able to roam round us, food and so on, but we shouldn't be out.
But ending on a serious note, yeah.
Well,
Getting back
our
to...
hearts go out to all them families.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, what is the solution? If there's no help for the parents out there, and this isn't just something that's just arisen.
It's been going on.
It's been going on for years.
Years and years. It really has.
And you know, they used to tell you like, well, you know, you can't, if your kids can't come with you, we can't help you. How do you get 16, 17-year-olds, 14, whatever, grown up more than the little toddlers out of the house? If they're little, you can tell them no. And not, they'll listen. But as they get bigger, they'll answer you back.
Oh, they will.
Part of growing up.
Yep. Because we did.
I'm not going to school today.
No.
How are you going to drag them to school when they're bigger than you? All these questions.
Yeah, all these many questions.
You know, there's so much that you could keep talking about.
Oh,
isn't
gosh.
there?
And that's why these videos that we do, we're giving them a name.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Talk about it.
But yes, so yeah, my heart goes out to that young lad who was murdered in Birmingham.
Goodness.
He passed away today, did he? It was today he passed away.
Yes,
12 years of age.
Horrible.
Thoughts and prayers go out to his entire family and close friends. And to all those who went to his school, who knew of him.
You know, you've got to keep reminding your kids, especially at a certain age, keep away from drugs, keep away from drink, keep away from kids who have got knives on them.
Anything crime related,
crime
basically.
related, because otherwise, in one ear and out the other, like everything else. It really is.
Yeah. And, boy, it's just
Oh,
a tough deal. But again, thank you for your support on our channel. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Especially our sis, Nettie, bless you.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscription button. Please like, please, come on, we want to see some more likes on some of the videos. Please, we would love to see loads more likes. Please, comment as well. If you know of someone who has suffered with these crime-related incidents, of the knives in particular, please, just we'd love to hear from you.
And let us know your views as well.
Yeah, and your views about this video too. But if
you know, is there a solution? Do you not think there's a solution?
Yep. And also, if you've experienced it yourself, knife-related crimes, our hearts go out to you and our thoughts go out to you too. But yeah, again, please subscribe, like, share, and comment.
And thank you to the organisations who are trying their very best.
Yes, exactly. To try
on
and
very little
yes.
to help.
Yeah, to try and resolve some of
yeah.
this, what's going on with these knife-related incidents.
Yeah.
Like, when was it last year? The knife angel, was it?
Oh, in Albury.
You know, was in Albury. I don't know where she's gone now.
She's travelling all over.
Yeah, all over
she?
the UK.
The artist
yes.
made an angel out of knives.
Yeah, well, I did a short video on that, so
Yeah.
have a look at it.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's on our channel, so have a look at that. But yeah, thank you again for your support. Please stay safe out there, and we can't stress that enough. We really can't.
Awful world we're living in.
It really is.
Awful.
But anyway, please stay safe out there, and let's keep this tree of life. Let's keep it always. Not forever flowing, everybody. Let's keep it flowing and moving and helping you. And let's just feel that beautiful chi. Namaste.
Stay.
Namaste.
Stay.
Namaste. Thank you.